Do you have any favorite Christianese buzzwords? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, sure. I think I listen to them to tell if somebody's a Christian. Like if somebody says blessed, I go, oh, maybe, like maybe they're blessed. Hedge of protection is funny to me because it's such a useless form of protection. Like no one's ever driven by a bush and been like, that is a scary bush.
That's going to protect me.
Like Satan can step right over that. And so those are two of my favorites. And then also I covet your prayers. Like we're not supposed to covet. Like if you trade out that word for one of its synonyms, I lust after your prayers. That's creepy. Like that's gross. And so those are some of my favorites.
You poke fun at a lot of inspirational pictures on like
Sure.
Twitter or Instagram or whatever. What crosses the line? Like where's the line between actual inspirational and like inspirational gone wrong?
Well, I think there's like an emo side of it, like where like there's this girl on Instagram. She's really pretty, really funny, and she'll occasionally do these like mopey like, I know I'm not as pretty as her. I wouldn't pick me either. And it's like, wah, wah. So for me, when it's like your emo diary is you sharing, when it's unrealistic, I don't like, that's why I hate telling people I write motivational books, because they're in their head, they're like, oh, so I have to move to a cabin and grow a Ron Swanson beard, and there's a unicorn with like a field of lavender and a ribbon. And so books that, statements that say, speak it into power. Your words become your manifestation of hope, and all you have to do is dream it, or like just go for it. Like we have or step out in faith. Like we think step out in faith means be dumb. And I have a friend who says that a lot of times it's like God's flying this plane and we're in the back and we Red Bull Christianity it and skydive out and we're like, for Jesus! And God looks back and is like, I was gonna land this plane in like a month. Like it was gonna, who told you to jump? And then when our like gluten-free, organic, skinny jean coffee shop fails, we go, it wasn't in God's will. And I think God a lot of times is like, hey, I had nothing to do with that really horrible idea. Like who told you to do that? I didn't tell you to do that. Don't put that failure on me. We throw God under the bus for a lot of our bad plans. And so I don't like that it crosses the line to me where you take scripture and you fit it into your belief without considering the context of it. And that happens on Pinterest all the time where you see a verse and it's like, when God closes a door, he sometimes opens a window. Malachi 4:9. I'm like, I'm almost positive Malachi 4:9 does not, like even the message, which is, creative, doesn't say that. So those are the things that I think cross the line.
What is the proper etiquette for a Christian photo bomb?
I don't know. I mean, we don't really have a symbol, like a hand symbol we do. Like we don't do the heart, like nobody does a cross. Probably a side hug. Like if you could side hug behind somebody, that's pretty nice.
Have you seen the Bloomberg Haiku about Start that came out in Bloomberg Weekly?
No.
Okay, it says, this is too easy. If you meet this writer dude, punch him in the face. I don't read Bloomberg Weekly, but my boss saw that and thought that was funny and wondered if you'd had any thoughts on that.
I can't tell. Is that a compliment or potential violence?
Maybe that's the question.
I'm gonna get off this video and yell at the PR team pronto, because apparently they don't have a Google alert with my name, which seems very amateurish of us.
It does.
So Jamie will be getting a talking to right now. It's only Bloomberg. I get that it's a small press. No, I don't. I wish that person well because I am ridiculously strong and have the reflexes of a jungle cat. So go ahead and try.
Awesome. Good to know. If you pitted Chuck Norris against Dave Ramsey, who would win?
Well, I think Dave would say Chuck Norris.
Really?
Like Dave, he would. Dave's amazing, but he's not, like, he knows very little martial arts.
But he has those huge scissors all the time.
Yeah, but I think are you saying, like, do you think Chuck Norris is afraid of a pair of scissors? Is that what you're trying? Is that the argument you're gonna stake claim on?
No, I wouldn't say he's afraid of them, but I'm saying it would help Dave. It would be in Dave's favor that he has the scissors.
I'm not saying the scissors would hurt. I just don't think, like, of all the things Chuck Norris has roundhoused, a pair of scissors, like crafting supplies. So I think Dave would agree with me on that one.